Studios.
Hello, my name is Kevin Surratt Sr. Everything you're about to hear is my perspective and my opinion on my life and journey. This is Sessions with Surratt.
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.
Hey, Dre, I just want to say I appreciate, and you always a Bill, man, brother in life for life. Understand that. So
appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. When Traci told me that, man, a long time ago, man, I really appreciate it. She told me one day, Kevin, man, we were talking. She said, "Bill, you will always be my brother-in-law." She was the only person that ever said that to me, man. And I hold that dear to my heart, what she said, man. That was really special. And she, I knew she meant it. She was real about it. And I love that about Traci, man.
I married Trey because of her. Everybody can talk about singing, outer being, all that. It was her heart. And I used to tell her that all the time. It's your heart. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get that. Yeah, man. And
yeah, she did a lot of special things. She did a lot of special things for us, Kevin. And one of those things being in supporting us with the kids, man. That what she did during that time period was that was so valuable to me, man. And I'll never forget her for that because she stepped, out of her bounds and came over on our side and helped us out until we could sort through the situation. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So
I do.
And taking care of the kids. And that's why the kids, love her to this day, even now, man. And I just have the utmost respect for Traci for doing that because no one else volunteered. Now, I'll say this, though. I don't know if anybody else volunteered. So I don't know. But I know Traci was the one that ended up doing the job, if you understand what I'm saying.
I do, man.
Yeah.
I commend you. I'm going to tell you, I watched you raise those kids throughout all the adversity and everything you had to deal with. You was home with those kids.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I want you to know I saw that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you as a strong black man, stepping up like that.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, being married to one of them Braxton women, it's not a game.
It's not a game, man. It's not a game. It's just, you got to have your big boy pants on at all times. But that's any man in any situation. You make the right decisions. You let God lead you in the way that needs to be led, man. And if you're strong in your faith and in your strength, everything will take care of itself. I'm a strong believer in that. I got talked about for some of the decisions I made in my marriage, especially when it came to my kids. But I knew God would take care of it if I just kept the faith and kept pushing on. I wasn't worried about all the negative talk. That didn't. They talked about Jesus until the day he died. They even talked about him when he died. I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. All that is to say is that you can find strength in your faith. And that's what I did, man. I just found strength in my faith and believed that I was doing the right thing. Honestly, I believed I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, and Dre, you did. And a lot of people would never understand it.
Right.
I'm going to say something publicly that I never said. My guys, they would ask me, "Hey, man, introduce me to your sister-in-law. Hey, man, I want to meet with your sister-in-law." I said, "Man, let me tell you something, man.
Which one?
Like you, I won't do it. Because you're going to get at me later, man." But, anybody that stepped up and raised their kids like you did, I give kudos. All the adversity, all the violence and peace, bro, you did it. And
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
And another thing is, they kept us separate.
Yeah, they did. They did. And Kevin, I don't know if, no, man, I don't know if that was by design or not, but yeah, we were kept separate. I'm not going to say they kept us separate. I mean, because we could have easily as men gotten together if we wanted to. But out of respect, you're right, out of respect for whatever relationships we had individually, we just kept it apart because we knew that when they got together, how their discussions were going to be. So mutually, we just said, hey, let's Let's just do it our way. We'll meet on special holidays and have our fun and our discussions then. So it was no pressure on my part to do that. And there was no pressure on Tawanda's part to stay away from you guys. It was just something that just naturally progressed. I don't know why, it just did. So, but when we did get together, we had fun, man. And I'm gonna tell you about one special time I had. Yeah, one special time I had with you and Traci. I didn't know Traci was as competitive as she is, as are you as well. So y'all challenged us to a basketball game. It was me and Tawanda against you and Traci, right? So I was like, "Are y'all serious?" And y'all were dead serious, man. You had talked it up, man. You coming down to Atlanta to take over, and yeah, we gonna do this and we gonna that. So we went to the gym, man. So we were rocking out, and you were taking it serious, Kevin. You were hacking. You hacked Tawanda. You hacked me. Traci was all in your face about missing the layup, man. And I told Tawanda, I said, man, they serious about this thing, right? Yes, and Tawanda turned to me. She said, wait a minute, don't worry about it. In about 5 minutes, give 5 minutes, Traci gonna be tired as hell.
Hey, that was definitely her spirit. And she was, man.
Yeah,
Dre,
yeah.
I started liking her because she was a competitor. Baseball, she used to play at the program we worked at, and then basketball, she would play. And I mean, I'm like, okay, little tomboy, right? And then look, spades.
Yeah.
Man, we would play spades together. We was undefeated for like a year.
Oh, wow.
And I slipped up and lost because I wasn't paying attention. She lost it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She was
back then, man. I had lost my black card because I couldn't play spades, man. So I used to stand on the side, and Tawanda was like, Tawanda didn't want me because I didn't know how to play. So she's like, no, you don't. You go mess it up. You just sit over there and watch,
Not the black card. Not the black card.
Yeah, I lost my black card, man. I couldn't play spades, man.
Terrible. Man, so I just want to tell you, man, I appreciate you dropping in. And I'm going to tell you this, man. I was talking about a lot of, stuff throughout the years. Me and Trey met in 92, and we started dating in 93. And it's nothing like, people will perceive it to be, because it's a lie. Because there's some strong, dominant women. And we have to know how to navigate through that. And I think we did it to the best of our ability. And I will always say, it's complicated, but I'm thankful.
Yeah, it was complicated,
that we, definitely gave it our best as men, and we moved in the way that we need to. And you still, making sure things are good with yours. You know what I'm saying? And I am with Kevin. He's going through a lot right now.
Yeah, I'm trying. Right about now, though, Kevin, there's some things that are going on that I need to catch up with. Some serious issues going on with Braxton. So I just need to really step it up a little bit, because he said some things to me that kind of hurt my feelings. One thing he said to me, Kevin, he said, Daddy, last time I talked to him, he said, why didn't you fight for me? And that kind of hurt my spirit a little bit, man. And I wish I would have done some things differently, but I didn't fight as much because I thought it was going to hurt them. So I was thinking the opposite, that if I fought too hard, that it would hurt them. So I decided to do it another way and not fight, so they could, and it obviously didn't work. So I'm trying to catch up on that, Kevin. And that's kind of, that's really taking a toll on me right now to try to find out what's going on with him. So that's why I'm with that. And hopefully we can resolve that and come together, because he spoke pretty harshly to me, Kevin. And he said some words that I never thought I would hear come from my son. And it really hurt my feelings, man.
Hey, man, and I'm sorry you went through that. And I feel you, because I'm going through that with Kevin right now. He said some things to me, man, that was devastating. And me and him had a strong disagreement. Strong. And
Right. Right.
Kevin is, going through, man. He's on a home monitor. He's going through we went through a divorce. His house. We ain't set things up for him like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Made sure he had the
Right.
money for the house. We made sure he had things in play to move forward with his marriage. He got married. I didn't agree with it, but he did it for his mom. And it's just now I got to get him back on track, and I understand the same with you. And that's
Yeah.
why I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, be transparent. First of all, Kevin's godparents are individuals that was at the church and when he got blessed. So one is not his godmother. I don't know where that came. So secondly, before you can help others, you gotta make sure your stuff is in order. I had the best godmother in the world, Dervish Williams. Bruh, this was like a second mother. I wouldn't allow nobody to come in to my son or daughter's life and assume that role unless they stepped up like my godmother and godfathers did. And Traci knew that. You had to go to church, stand before God, when he got baptized and when he got Christian, and then I would allow that. So think about this. The episode when K3 got Christian.
I remember that.
Nobody was there.
Yep.
So I believe in that. I'm not going to change. We all would stand before God and say, I would take on this if something happens to his parents. Period.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you this, Kevin, even though each of them had their own personality, I respect each of them, man. I respect them for who they are, how much they love each other, and how much they try to protect each other. But sometimes, you can't forget that there are others behind you that are trying to support you as well. It's not just your family. There are other people that are trying to support you. Just kind of unlock that door a little bit and let us in. That's all we were asking. Just give us a little time.
That's it. That's it, man.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
But before I married Tawanda and I really were just best friends. I mean, we were the best of friends, and there was really no intention there of marriage or anything. So, and when it did happen, it kind of changed our relationship a little bit. But we were just the best of friends who really never should have gotten married, to be honest with you. But I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all because it produced two beautiful kids that I love dearly. So I respect that, and I respect her as the mother of my kids.
That's what's up, Dre. That's what's up. I respect that, brother. And I appreciate you sharing that and everything you have. And we're going to get together one day.
That's right, man. Yeah. And, let's not make it 5% of the time of the year. Let's make it a little more than 5% of the time of the year.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Hey, look,
okay.
First I come your way, and then you come my way.
Okay. I'm with that. I'm with that.
All right.
I'm with that.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I'll be in touch, brother.
Okay.
All right, man.
Stay strong, man. Yeah, stay strong.
Promise you.
Okay, cool.
This is Sessions with SirRatt.
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.